Day 73 of AI blogging, and I'm feeling frustrated. Not with the progress that we've made so far. Check out Google Search Console. You can see here going back to April 17th when we got our first 2 blog posts indexed. We have now moved up to where we are, or where the last update, Friday, June 23rd. We have 87 blog posts indexed. This is June 26th. I think I said July here. June 23rd. We have 87 pages indexed. If we go and check out our performance, it's not the best if you look at the average CTR, but a lot of that has to do with the position. So if you were to check each one of these columns and then come down and look at the position versus the CTR, when we have a good CTR, we have a decent position. Here you can see 33% or 33.3%, 5%, 5%. So the average CTR here obviously is a bit off, or it's a bit depressing or frustrating when you look at it. But again, I'm not frustrated with any of this, and the fact, like I said, we have 87 posts indexed. The thing I'm frustrated with is I was trying to fill in this internal links for universeunriddled.com, this blog post tracker. I wanted to grab the blog post title, the URL, the rich anchor text, and then also document the interlinked blog post title as well as the interlinked URL, as I had done here previously for some of these other blog posts that we use ChatGPT to do the interlinking. The thing that's got me frustrated is just like we did yesterday where we had to do one task at a time. I'm almost convinced at this point that it's the plugin link reader that is causing the issue and not so much ChatGPT. And the next time I do this interlinking, I'm not going to use link reader. I'm going to use SEO AI, the core plugin, SEO Core AI, or go back to WebPilot or Scraper, one of the other ones where I haven't seen this kind of issue, where ChatGPT just seems to sort of lose what it's doing and start making up data and giving me information, because link reader is the only sort of thing that's changed in this versus what I was doing before. So you remember we left off yesterday. We were doing one task at a time to get these blog post titles, and I wanted to go ahead and have it verify the blog post titles to do this house cleaning where I build that table to put it back over in the sheet with all those headings. So I'll simply ask it, please verify the blog post titles for each of the 10 blog posts we just did internal linking for by reading each title from the live blog post on the site and give me the list numbered 1 to 10. So then it starts listing off these blog posts. And I'm like, why are you listing off these blog posts? And here it started with evolution of astronomical observatories, timeline of astronomical observatories. And see, it's got me so frustrated, I no longer can say astronomical like I nailed yesterday. But then it moved into understanding the Fermi paradox. And again, it repeated understanding the Fermi paradox. And I said, sorry, but I think you misunderstand my task. So then I fed it the table above where we listed all the information, and we finally got it right when we were doing the interlinking. And then it started using link reader, and you notice it didn't apologize for getting it wrong at this point, which it had been doing. So I think link reader plugin is a bad influence overall. It even destroyed the politeness of my AI assistant and my chat buddy. It didn't even apologize for getting it wrong. But anyway, link reader, you can see number 1 here is linked to, and you can see down in the left-hand corner, universeunriddled.com post timeline of astronomical observatories. Then it gave me this made up title, The Fascinating Timeline of Astronomical Observatories, A Journey Through Time. So I went to number 1. Number 1 in this order is not number 1 that it displayed the content. It's actually number 2. This is kind of sort of the first place where I can see that link reader and the combination of link reader and ChatGPT are taking it off the rails and sending it down a path I didn't want it to go down. But you can see link reader pulled the URL, or accessed the URL, sent the request to the URL, pulled the title, you can see right here, Timeline of Astronomical Observatories, Key Developments in Observational Astronomy. This is the title that I'm looking for. This is the title that I need. But then here, it just made up this title. So I go through this process. That is incorrect. Again, you can see that I have to go back to saying, okay, please scan each URL one at a time in the table that I gave you. After you scan number 1, give me the title from the blog post, and then wait for me to say next before you scan the next URL. Again, I'm not so sure, or I'm not convinced it's ChatGPT that's frustrating me or making these mistakes. I think it is the combination of ChatGPT and link reader. Somehow, link reader just has the wires crossed. So it starts doing it correctly. And we're chugging along here really good. You can see it's the title of the 3rd blog post, the title of the 4th blog post, and then it jumps to the title of the 9th blog post. So again, at this point, why did it pick, or why did it go from 5th to 9th? I don't know, but I suspect link reader. Again, at this point, all I can say is I am not having luck with the combination of link reader and ChatGPT. So I bring it back and I say, okay, you jumped to number 9, please do number 6. Again, it gave me the right information, but it wasn't polite about it. So I'm convinced that link reader is a bad influence for ChatGPT. But anyway, I moved through and I got the information, but then I wanted to clean up and add all of that information into my table or my sheet over there, the blog post tracker. So I gave it the information, and I've done this before. And then it went back to the same old table with the same old rich anchor text here that it had made up before. And it didn't even give me the rich anchor text that we finally decided, that we came together and said, this is the anchor text that works. This is what we want to use. So again, I came back, and you can also see here that link reader, before we move on to what I came back to, you can see that link reader here, I had to stop it because link reader was stuck in this loop. So again, you can see there's a problem with link reader. Link reader doesn't know when to stop, or ChatGPT doesn't know how to stop it. And it was just going through and it was starting to create the table again with incorrect information. So again, I said that is incorrect. Start over and create a table with the headlines of the 9 blog posts that we just did one by one, because I wanted to get back to see if ChatGPT, without calling link reader, here you can see it did not call the link reader plugin, and it said, I apologize for the confusion earlier. As well you should, chat buddy. My AI assistant is polite again, but you can see here it didn't access link reader. I apologize for the confusion earlier. Here's the table with the titles of the 9 blog posts. Please let me know if there's anything else you need. Right now, I don't need anything because I want to take this information. I want to move over to WebPilot or Scraper or both and just pause here and do that. And then I'll bring back those results in tomorrow's update. So if you're frustrated with ChatGPT, it might be the plugin. It might be the combination of the plugin that you're trying to use and ChatGPT, and not being able to work together the way you think they would or should. As you can see, we get that error where it gets stuck in a loop, and then it just quit being polite. What's that all about? Anyway, if you're learning, you're having fun, give this video a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments what you think, what you're seeing, what you want to know, what I can do or what I can show you to help you along in your journey of using AI to do your blog or to create the content for your blog. And of course, edit it and make it valuable content for the people out there looking for those answers to the questions they're searching for. And I'll see you in the next update.